guys asked me, what is filling the emotional tank?
Another reason I came to XP League is because of the Positive Coaching Alliance and the values we teach each week, the teamwork, determination, how to win and lose.
So he's showing a lot of respect not only to his teammates, but to the other players' teams. And same thing I said a little earlier, he was encouraging.
I grew up in Catholic schools in Madison and knew that XP League was right in alignment with those values.
You want your teammates to perform the best that they can so that you guys can all be together as a group and that you guys can all be functioning at your very best. And so when
I brought the idea to the college, they were immediately excited about it. They're like, how do I get certified? I want that too.
Giving me a bunch of replays is kind of showing me, hey, I want to get better. And I think the individual coaching is going to be something that really helps out.
We've taken, a high school player and a college player. They're certified PCA, and they get a coach's jersey that they're proud of. They're like, that's even better than what we do. We just kind of do whatever we think is right with coaching, but now you have like a consistent standard to use that is the best, in the industry.
You guys have been working hard. You guys have jerseys today. I'll be in about one at a time. First we have J-Maker.
We were very excited to get our own logo. We came up with Madison Marvels. We liked it because it was kind of my vision to have like a space hero. So we wanted to look kind of not male or female, but kind of in between that could relate to anybody. The team behind me is probably our best team. We have like a 1A and a 1B gold teams, and so they're pretty incredible, and I hope they win the whole league this year.
All right, welcome everyone to the Week 3 for XPO Madison Fortnite. This week we have the Madison Marvel Silver team playing against the Hanover Horde, and now
it feels nice to be in a team because you have other people that you're able to learn off of, other people that you're able to mentor. XP League and the coaching in general helps guide that along.
The first player spotlight for this week, J-Maker, and his favorite video games being Fortnite and COD. Of course, Fortnite, playing in the Fortnite League, and for his desired superpower being time travel. If only he could travel in time to see the end of this match. But for us, we will just have to wait and see how it turns out here.
XP League is very different from any other esports that currently exist. We have that week-to-week model where you're practicing and you're playing each week.
Be careful, number 4. Be careful.
Right now we have Anonymous Rob, Taco Time, Cash, and Mame Money.
We are now bringing team-based esports, and it's local. It's in-person, connecting with coaches that are local. So really creating that community and that community center type of feel.
Cash going in there deep, using the shotgun, getting the knock, gets him. Lure to his, moving over to
I got
him.
one,
There's only one left, and he gives it up to Madison Marvel.
There's 1,000 kids playing soccer in Madison. We can have 1,000 kids playing competitive video games. I'm looking at 60 teams in a year.
We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
We have an amazing opportunity for these kids, not only to play in a community environment, team environment, but then it's about going on to the regionals and the nationals, which is quite an experience that these kiddos can get.
Good game.
I'm the assistant commissioner here at Madison for XP League. I've mainly just had a passion for video games basically my entire life. A lot of times when the kids first come in, they'll maybe play with their dad or their other parents or siblings or something like that, but they really haven't had.
I was very interested in seeing what the 4 original teams that had played in the Summer League as a pilot had done.
Hey, all my junk ragging!
I knew right away that I wanted to get involved after I saw their streams on Twitch.
I like the culture and the aspect of it. It's like youth sports for kids that don't play traditional sports, right?
I was looking for some way to give them the environment where they could really feel like they're making the last shot of the game, right? So they're actually getting that feeling that maybe kids that are more into team sports are naturally feeling.
And that is a shutout for the PB Magic.
And then all the tools that are given to you within XP League, we thought it's something that it's an experience we could give to the kids that they've never seen before, and something I dreamed about as a kid, being able to watch my games online.
Seeing how excited they are to come in for practice and matches, seeing them grow together as a team, through different teams, that's what I really love about it.
Marbles Gold, you guys will be this Saturday at 2 p.m. Remember, guys?
Seeing the naturally shy kids and seeing how they start coming out of their shell, and all the way fast forward towards the end of a season, they've gained the confidence and they're actually taking like a leadership role. That's been really cool to see.
Being able to compete with friends in video games, wear a jersey, being able to tell your friends and family, hey, go on Twitch and watch me compete just like the professionals do. Being able to give the kids that experience and seeing their face every time when they do that is just second to none.
And right here tonight, we have our Hanover Horde Gold team taking on our Hanover Heroes Gold team to move into the finals of the Gold division of this Overwatch season.
We had all the parents in the lobby sitting together watching the stream on the big screen. And they were critiquing their kids and screaming and cheering. They knew exactly what was going on in the matches. They knew who had the advantage, who had the numbers advantage, who had the best comp to counter the other comps.
Pizza Freak unleashes his ultimate, doesn't find anybody home.
Zarya has just been putting in work all day. That big send there from our Junkrat with the...
Was the semifinals of the constellation bracket in the silver, our first ever time playing Overwatch. We were in the semifinals. We had both of our teams playing another team, one team in one room, one team in the other. They both won their semifinal match at the exact same time, literally at the exact same time.
Can you say finals for the Magic?
I'm seeing Coach Rob in one room pump his fist in the air. I'm hearing the other kids in the other room scream at the same time. They both come out to tell the other team that they won, and they come to find out at that very moment that they're facing each other in the finals. It was the most amazing thing. And I've been a coach and I've played sports my whole life, but that was probably one of the most amazing moments that I've ever been able to be a part of.
And I'm hearing a lot of good things in the Dragons room. We may have a Magic Dragon Palace Wordies finals.
It doesn't always start all roses. There's thorns along the way, and you grow from those moments when you lose as a team, and you learn and grow together. I think our secret sauce in XP League is the Positive Coaching Alliance partnership, the focus on teamwork and sportsmanship that we bring to it. You know, it's not just kids coming to play video games, it's kids coming together as teams.
Playing alone and doing okay on your own, especially on Fortnite, to switching it to, okay, it is a team, what's best for the team. It's the connections that they're building, it's the relationships that they're building with their teammates and the coaches, and that's really where the value is in giving them the team sport experience.
Being able to give the kids an experience like if they're a professional gamer, no other youth sports can give that.
I don't think they know.
I can't watch my son live playing Little League Baseball with commentators or in the same type of jersey that Mike Trout does. Using the same bat, the same cleats, the same, baseball stadium.
It's about going on to the regionals and the nationals. And that is an amazing opportunity for these kids.
And I think that's going to really help propel us into this next year of growth and expansion. You know, it's the Little League World Series.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rep it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being battle mercy.
Yes,
why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve, and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Move in now. Push in. We don't have to.
Good game.
All right, and speaking of teaching sportsmanship values, let's start off with a little bit of sportsmanship values, why don't we? So, I think it'd be nice for us to go ahead and start off our match here, our coverage of Group B Gold, with the Good Luck Have Fun pledge. We talked about good luck, have fun. We say good luck, have fun all the time here, but let's go ahead and together make the Good Luck, Have Fun pledge. So, say it with me. Good luck, have fun is a promise to set a positive example with my behavior. Show integrity by honoring the rules. Be a good sport whether I win or lose. Recognize that my words have real impact. Speak up against discrimination, harassment, and abuse. Stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful. Respect others, even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. And this is our Good Luck, Have Fun pledge. So if you are in the chat and you can hear my voice, go ahead and say good luck, have fun to make the pledge with me. All right, everybody, let's get into our coverage of Group B Gold. And here we are with Sue Degree, Inside, and Hashtag, as they have made their way into a vault and got themselves equipped with some very, very nice loot here that is going to get them set up for the rest of the match. Here we are with Zankin Tarp, Burn 67, and Awkwards. Just earlier on, this team eliminated another team right off the drop. I mean, you would think we only had about 31 people drop in, but they all seem to drop in immediately on somewhere around Synapse or Chonker Speedway. So, you know, if you have got a map this big and, you know, not that many players in this lobby, spread out a little bit, you know? Take a look before you drop, you know, look before you drop of what teams are around. Especially with a lobby this of this size, you know, you don't really want to get into fights right off the drop. Here we are with Shay Got Angles, TikTok Clue, and The Assassin. Oh, looks like FC6 gets knocked out by a fall there. Maybe their build got shot out from under them. As they are looting up here at Lustrous Lagoon. And we're going to be chilling out here for a bit, as most teams are just going to be doing their loot paths, getting ready for the end game. Going to see too many teams come across each other for a while here. We may get some hints as to where the action is going to go down from this circle here. So right here, it looks like we're heading eastwards right now. We've got Shay Got Angles here in the Lustrous Lagoon, making use of some of those loot areas and these loot paths here. Go ahead, I'm going to look up what the weapons that are currently in the playlist right now. So I've seen some kind of sploder gun, some kind of lava gun being used, and I'd like to see what it is that it is called and what it is it's being used for, because man, that looked really strong. I saw in Silver Lobby especially, teams were using it to great effect to destroy builds almost instantly. All right, and here we are. Okay, we're back here. Shay got angles, TikTok clue, and they're still hanging out over at Leicester Saloon. They like that spot. You know, they can rotate pretty quickly to a bunch of different POIs if they need be. And here we go. We've actually got some action here. As Zan Kintar burns 7 awkwards, chasing down this player in the bush. Beautifully placed shotgun shot by Awkward is... Oh, actually, rifle. Takes out Easton. Where are the rest of Easton's teammates? I may be able to zoom over to them. Doesn't look like they're here. Easton might have been alone there. Their teammates may have gotten involved in an earlier scuffle and taken out earlier in the match. Here with Zan Kintar making their way to zone, into circle. Oh, some shots being taken here as they find another trio, another team here over by the gas station just outside of, what's this POI called? Shimmering Shrine, just outside of Shimmering Shrine, as they zoom their way into the enemy. Zan playing so aggressive, just holding down that W key. Does not want to stop running towards them. And they got their eyes on Spider-Gwen. And a beautiful use of the gauntlet there to get onto the high ground. A nicely placed shotgun shot from Awkwards. Takes out Anonymous there. The rest of the team should be close by. Smartly, they use the hot air balloon to go ahead and get themselves out of there as a nice little escape. See if I can tag myself over to the next team. Oh, we had somebody in their scope there. As here we are with Sudegree hashtag and inside, as they are inside the Herald Sanctum, currently fending off TikTok Clue and the others. It looks like they're on the bottom of the Herald Sanctum, and the other trio is at the top of the Herald Sanctum. Oh, look at that. There's vehicles on the horizon there. Looks like this is an area of interest for sure for the players. You may feel safe here, but with all these open areas, with all this open area, gotta keep your head on a swivel. Stay moving, stay alive. Yeah, with Zan Kintar, Burn 67 Awkwards. I think we've got maybe 3 or 4 trios here at this POI alone. We've got most of the lobby here, actually. This might be the end of it. If the entire lobby converges on Herald Sanctum, we're gonna have a quick match here. All right, looks like the spectator really loves this team and is gonna keep us going to this team. So for now we're with them, but let's check out Sudegree here as they're staying in it, using the last of their med mist. Gets knocked right there by Shay Got Angles. And hashtag right here finishes off Awkward. Their buddy Sudegree still in it. They've only got 15 HP to get out of Storm. 9 HP, and they just barely got out of Storm alive. Oh, and a nicely placed shot from Shay Got Angles. Takes out the whole trio. Yeah, you've got to get those builds up right away whenever you're going to start healing. And look at that. Absolute carnage over at Herald Sanctum. Taking out 2 or 3 teams. Taking out 2 teams there. Only 13 players remaining now. Burn 67, the sole surviving member of Awkwards and Zan Kintar. It definitely looks like no teams came out of that unscathed. We are with What Behind Me. That's kind of fun. What Behind Me? Dark Shadow and Shark. As they are taking over Fort Jonesy. They are nicely situated here to make it towards the very end of the game, the end game here. Here they are, just looting up, getting everything they can, taking over. Very nice, very nice. And here we are with G2 Macwood, one of the Spider Gwens that we saw. Ball FC6 takes out Bash. G2 Macwood, they're looking for a reboot van for their buddy as they're making their way. Oh, they've got some action here. They've spotted another player. It might be a 1v1 between them, so this might actually be a fair fight here. A bit of build battle action going here at G2 Macwood and their opponent inside the box. G2 Macwood gets the knock, but it looks like the teammates are here to support. 50 HP for G2 Macwood. Oh, they've got the bandage cannon. They've got some really powerful weapons here. No longer have the mobility they need to escape if they really need to get out of here. So they're going to have to fight their way through this. If that other team is still in Storm, this is actually a great opportunity for Macwood to pick up some eliminations. Yep, there they are. They're stuck in Storm. They're going to have to go right into the ammunitions of Macwood. Beautiful shot. Gets the knock onto Shea. One more is going to pick up the elimination right there. Beautifully done, Macwood. Now 12 players remaining here. Looks like they're going to go and pick up that refresh. They see some really good loot there that they want. Yep, they want that assault rifle. They want the chrome, the legendary chrome AR. Such a strong weapon. Here I was Shark, Dark Shadow, and what's behind me. And they are going to play the long game. They have found themselves a beautiful spot for this final couple circles here. They're going to use the advantage of the fact that they have their whole team up. Probably close this out. We're going to burn 67. Just getting some more loot here. They're actually pretty nicely kitted out here. Here we are with Jonesy. Here we are with Stinks, False Church 6, and SCP Fire Desert. I'm surprised it took us this long to get over to these guys here, but these guys are real strong. Really, really strong team. I've been seeing them pop up in the kill feed all match. They've been making waves. Here they are at Fort Jonesy as well. They have no idea just how close they are to another squad. Literally, maybe 30 meters away, there's just another team hiding. But it looks like they've got the drop, the loot drop here all to themselves. A nice little loot crate pickup. And, almost more important, they're fully kitted out. They've got everything they need. But almost more important than that is denying that resource to the other players. Here with Caden Monster, Bash, and Anonymous, as they are also making their way into the zone. Fort Jonesy. Very cautious, playing super cautious here. I mean, with 10 HP, you gotta be. Looks like they dropped some bandages for their buddy here. And they've been spotted. No time to heal up for Caden here. Their troubles are just beginning here as Stinks gets the shots off onto Caden here. Caden's gonna get cleaned up there by SCP Fire Desert. Fire Desert taking point, pushing in. Stinks does a quick check to see if they're being for third party, and now they're gonna go ahead and rush in. SCP Fire Desert gets a knock. Stinks looking to finish it off. Fire Desert, beautifully done. Cleans up the kill. Only one player remaining for the trio here. Dark Shadow finds themselves an opponent here. Shark is going to go ahead and rush in, continue the onslaught. This should be, I think that's G2 Macwood. Yep, Macwood goes down to the trio of Shark, Dark Shadow, and what behind me. Burn 67 taking out Bash. Here we are with the assassin hiding in the bush. The classic. Oh my goodness. Oh, no idea. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky for sure. Somebody clip that. That was amazing. That was an amazing little moment right there. Oh, you think this is your bush? No, sorry. This bush is taken. An assassin. Truly acting like an assassin in that moment. Here we are with what behind me, Dark Shadow and Shark. Controlling the high ground. Beautiful vantage point over everything. Burn 67. Playing here as a solo, but it looks like they're getting pushed on by, I believe that's the assassin actually. Burn 67 versus the assassin. 1v1. Who's got the skills to get the kills? Here they are, right next to each other. It's a box fight. Oh my goodness, and Stinks with the third party takes out the assassin. You bet if Stinks is here, the rest of their team is too. Oh, and Stinks gets exploded by Dark Shadow, Shark, and what behind me. As Stinks probably brought just a little bit too much attention to themselves here. 4 players remaining, so it's the trio of Dark Shadow, Shark, and what behind me versus the indomitable Burn 67. Burn 67 definitely has their work cut out for them. They're gonna have to 1v3 clutch this. But it is not in the cards for Burn 67 as Dark Shadow has the final word, the final shotgun shot onto Burn 67, taking the victory out for their team. Well done to Dark Shadow, Shark, and what behind me, getting the victory royale here in round 1, and we've got a nice little victory dance from our buddy here. Well played, as we are going right into round 2 of Group B Gold. So we just finished up round 1 here. Keep it right here at twitch.tv/XP League for round 2 of Group B Gold. We'll be right back. Go ahead and check us out on YouTube at XP League HQ, where we upload the recordings of all of our live streams. And we'll be right back with more Fortnite action. All right, and we are back with more Fortnite action here. Before we jump into round 2, let's go ahead and take a quick look at a recap of round 1 here. I never seem to get the play button on these replays to work when I'm trying to do it live. It was just working a few seconds ago. But anyway, so you can see the final circle here and the kind of the situation at hand. But let's take a look at the leaderboard. In first place, we had What Behind Me, Dark Shadow, and Shark with 4 kills. In second place, we had Zankintarp, Awkwards, and Burn67 with 9 kills. Wow, nicely done, Kurt. In third place, we had Stinks, Fire Desert, and FC6 with 3 kills. In fourth place, we have The Assassin, Clue, 1K, and Shay Got Angles with 3 kills. In fifth place, we had Caden Monster, Tricoco, and Bash with 3 kills. In sixth place, we had Macwood and Kool-Aid Jammer with 1 kill. In seventh place, we had Hashtag Inside and Sudegree with 3 kills. Eighth place, we had Easton, Snipesy, and Pancake Ninja. In ninth place, we had Rento, Vaxify, and Regina. In 10th place, we had Austin, Zane, and Maymay. In 11th and 12th place, we had our spectator account. So our kill leaders to look out for are definitely going to be Awkwards, Burn, and Zankintarp. Man, getting 9 kills. Getting 9 kills in a lobby of this size is impressive. These guys are absolute monsters. Look out for them. They are killers. Here we are jumping straight into round 2. Everyone is still up. We have no elimination so far. Everyone's seems to have dropped at least far away enough from each other that they're not going to start fighting over loot quite yet. As we have Stinks, FC6, and Fire Desert looting up here at Rave Cave. Then we have Zane, Austin, and Maymay over here in Cloudy Condos. Oh, they must have found somebody, or maybe this is just their really quick way. Oh, yep, they found another team here. As Zane is going to move in, and I think that's either Macwood or that's Burn, if I remember the skin correctly. And really making use of the Sploder gun here. And Inside gets the knock on a North Austin. And North Austin goes down a player in this fight. Oh, that's an interesting use of the Sploder gun, using it to drop their teammate. Zane getting rushed on so hard here. Just trying to stay alive here. Uses the shockwave grenade to get themselves out of dodge. And look at that mobility. Oh my goodness. With the shockwave grenade straight into the launcher. And if they want to, they can actually take the hot air balloon and get out of here really quick. Wow, that was a lot of movement very quickly. And it looks like it was the right call. Zane felt that this wasn't their fight to win and got out of there to live to fight another day. Or rather, live to pick up some placement points. If they stick around long enough, they may actually be able to get... Interesting, it's saying that Zane eliminated somebody here. Maybe Zane did catch something. So if Zane manages to stick around in the area long enough, they may be able to pick up the reboot cards. Because even if they play this out as a solo, it's a dangerous world for a solo in a trios lobby. Here we are with Ranto. Oh my goodness, we jumped in at just the right time as Ranto takes out Barebow Fraggins. But Vaxify goes down, and so does Ranto, as the team on the high ground fires down from above. And it's just up to their teammate to get him going. But Burn 6-7, Awkwards, and Zankintarp, these were our kill leaders last lobby with 9 kills between all of them. It looks like they've managed to spot yet another team here. And they catch them out. And they get the elimination to their Mr. Blue Sky guy and Anonymous, making the lobby smaller and smaller. And looting up as they go. What a strong team. What a strong team. And look at this. This is a cool item. Oh, nice little bubble shield. Full visibility. You can still still protected. That's a cool little item there. And they're scouting out. Sharks. This team are absolute sharks. They smell blood in the water and they go rabid. Here we are with Warfish, Gaming Tiger, and Augusta Gnome 10. We didn't get to see these guys last round, so I'm going to stick it with these guys for just a little bit as they hang out at Tilted Towers, quietly making their way, looting up. Got some shockwave grenades out of that loot chest, so that's pretty nice. They're being very quiet here as they make their way around Tilted. I don't know if there's anyone else here. You can never be too careful. So many little nooks and crannies in Tilted. It looks like they want the Lambo. They're gonna get it. Here we are with Bash, Caden, and Anonymous. Let's take a look at the circles here and see where it's telling us people are going to have to go. It's making its way towards this slightly southwest region here. Tilted Towers, Greasy Grove, just the edge of the reality tree. So we may even get some action here with some this. I think this is a Star Wars POI over here. We are with Shark, Dark Shadow, what behind me? Our round 1 winners. They did very well to take home the W for last round, and North Austin 2 gets the reboot. Burn 67 gets Pancake Ninja. Let's see if we can jump around fast enough to catch it. As Awkward's taking out Easton. Zankin Tarp just finished off Pancake Ninja, so we just caught the tail end of that fight, but it looks like there's still more happening in the area here. More shots being taken here. Maybe a team retreating. Oh, there it is. And just when Zan was getting comfortable here, trading some loot with their teammate, another team pushes in on them. Well done, Warfish. Well done, Augusta Gnomes. Getting the opening salvo and taking it down. Zankin Tarp to make this a 2v3. Taking out one of the kill leaders from last round. They got to be careful. As long as Awkwards is still up. Awkwards, absolute monster. So is Burns 67 for that matter. Playing it real quiet, playing it real slow here. Maybe they were happy to just get out of there and live to fight another day. Very quiet. Looks like they're just trying to scout each other out, figure out what positions are. They may have even just left. Yep, and that's exactly what happened. Bird 67 Awkwards just left. If we take a look at the map here, the gas station is over towards this area, I believe, or maybe it was this one over here. But they just up and left that area to live to fight another day. I mean, they've still got the two of them up. They can do quite a bit of work between the two of them. That's, you know, honestly, I respect that a lot. I respect having the self-awareness, the place of mind, in order to understand that just because there's a team in front of you doesn't mean you have to fight. And they understood that perfectly and got out of there. You understand, you know, that, you know, they're not trying to win a fight, they're trying to win the game. As I say that, Stinks, Shark, Fire Desert going down. Lots of action going on over there. Let me see if I can make my way over there really quickly. Here we are with Shark being downed, fighting it out with False Church. It's False Church 6 takes out Enemy team there, FC6 going absolutely nuts. Picks up 3 kills. All nicely done. Here we are with Snipesy sneaking around here. I think the Augusta Gnomes were just here. I don't think they're still here though. There is some good loot here though if they can pick it up. Oh yeah, look at that. Christmas comes early for Snipesy. Warfish knocks out Clicks. Let me jump over to where Warfish is. Warfish and the rest of the gnomes find themselves another team to do battle with. Oh man, and the team here is actually in a very scary position because they are surrounded by a team behind them and a team in front of them. Interesting. It looks like a lot of teams are taking up positions on top of the hills here. So they all have kind of their own long-range battles to take on from here. This is a fun little phase of the match here. We're kind of all on their own hills and taking some sniping shots. Oh, and with the vault here, the gnomes are about to get kitted out. All right, what you guys got? Very nice. Lots of healing items. Just what the gnomes needed to keep themselves in the match. Awkwards picks up another limb here. Bash, Kate, and Anonymous in the middle of a fight. Under the bridge. Bash takes out FC6. FC6, strong player. Was picking up tons of eliminations this round. Zane gets the knock on a burn. Finishes them off from 80 meters away with a nice sniper shot. Well done, North Austin. Well done. Stinks gets the knock on a Bash. Let's see, Awkwards and Burn should still be around here. Oh, lands right on Maymay's head. And Austin is going to go in. They like this opportunity. They're going for the fight. They don't have box control, but they do have control of all the areas surrounding them. Oh, man, what a scary situation here for Burn. Or it must be Awkward, actually. Awkward just doing their absolute best here to stay in it. Using all the mobility they have, using all the tools, being very slippery. They might actually get out of this to live to fight another day. Nicely done, Awkwards, for getting out of a terrifying situation there. Meanwhile, Stinks finishes off Bash with a shotgun shot. Here we have our anonymous friend here who's about to be eliminated as they go down. Stinks, the lone survivor of the Falls Church squad. 12 players remaining here as the circle is going to give us, as the storm is going to give us a nice balance between different elevations and some water and even some bridge. That'll be fun. Get to see some bridge gameplay. Stinks staying alive in this, keeping the hopes and dreams of Falls Church alive. And they have bridge control. Sudegree gets the knock on a Gaming Tiger, so let's jump around here. Sudegree, here we are, just speak the devil, and Sudegree and friends, getting some beautiful knocks here onto the gnomes. As Warfish simultaneously takes out their enemy, as Snipesy is the one left standing after all that carnage. Alright, we have the solo in Snipesy. Well kitted out for the end game. But without their teammates are going to be in for a rough ride. And just as I say that, they take a massive shotgun blast to the face with only 57 HP left. Tons of builds here. Seems like the other player isn't interested in getting super aggressive, but Zane finishes off Sudegree. Now, only 6 players remaining, 5 players remaining as Snipesy gets taken out by Stinks. Stinks picking up yet another limb. North Austin still in this, doing great. Falls Church still in this with Stinks playing absolutely amazing. May, Zane, North Austin, full trio is up. So we've got trio, a solo, and then another solo here in May for no, this isn't the other solo. Caden here, our other solo. Now let's take a look at Caden's performance last round. They got 5th place with their teammates. And between all their teams, they got 3 eliminations. So Caden here, strong player, knows what to do. But it looks like eyes are on Caden right now. I want to keep my eye on both Caden and Stinks because either of them could be next. And there Caden goes down to North Austin. North Austin playing absolutely amazing this round. Let's go back over to Stinks. Stinks gets the opening shot and manages to take out Zane. But with only 12 HP in the storm, forcing them to leave their box, they were left completely unprotected, and May takes advantage to get the finishing shot. Well done, North Austin. Well done. Proud of you guys. Getting the final elim here, and really, really well done to Stinks and the rest of the Falls Church team. FC6, I saw you out there putting in great work. And same thing out there for Caden. You guys played really, really well as solos in this endgame. So really, really great work there playing that solo game this late into the game. You guys were amazing. You put on a show for us for sure. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream today and supporting your players and their passion in esports and helping them grow as people and players through XP League. I want to thank all the coaches for fostering the talents and the efforts of these players as they compete in our season of Fortnite and learning all kinds of amazing life values and sportsmanship skills because of your dedication. And lastly, I want to thank the players for putting in the effort and time and the commitment and making that commitment to your team and to yourself to grow as an individual and as a team player. Well done, everybody. Well done. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's been wonderful, but here we are closing off now with week